Hello and a very warm welcome to all of you once more time to my channel. In this video, I'm going to give you more idioms and phrases based on animals, and the first idiom which you can see on your screen, that is keep the wolf from doors. Keep the wolf from doors means avoid starvation. In Hindi, you can say भूखमरी से बचना, that is keep the wolf from doors. Avoid starvation. Now look at this picture and try to keep this picture in your mind so that if the examiner asks you this idiom, you will be able to give the answer of this idiom. Now you are seeing here that these baby pigs are trying to keep the wolf from doors, because if this wolf attacks these baby pigs parents, so uh, then these baby pigs may have to face starvation in future, because these baby pigs parents arrange food for these baby pigs. That's why they are trying to avoid the starvation which they may have to face in future if this wolf attacks these baby pigs parents. So now let's move to the next one. The next idiom is your cook a snook. Cook a snook means to show contempt or disregard. In Hindi, you can say किसी की अवमानना करना या किसी की उपेक्षा करना. Now, let me give you a perfect example to keep this idiom in your mind. Here, this snook word is a type of fish. Here you can see on your screen, this is a snook, and just think, if this chef is going to cook a snook without asking his customers whether they are vegetarian or non-vegetarian. So in another way we can also say this cook, if this cook does this thing, so he is going to show contempt or disregard towards his customers. That is cook a snook. Now you got it. Now let's move to the next one. Next idiom is your feather one's nest. Feather one's nest means enrich oneself dishonestly. Enrich oneself dishonestly. In Hindi, you can say बेईमानी से खुद को समृद्ध कर देना. Just think, if you feather one's nest, then you are going to enrich yourself dishonestly. मतलब दूसरे का तो आप बर्बाद कर रहे हो और अपना काम बना रहे हो. That is feather one's nest. Now let's move to the next one. The next idiom is your a black ox. A black ox means misfortune, या in Hindi you can say दुर्भाग्य. Now look at this picture. This person has his black ox, मतलब इसके पास इसका दुर्भाग्य अभी. Now look at this picture and let me give you a perfect example to keep this idiom in your mind. As you can see here, this is a black ox tattoo, and you also know this thing that these type of tattoos are not allowed while joining army, whether it is for lower post or higher post. So if a person has a black ox tattoo on his shoulder and he also wants to join army, so it will be a misfortune, a black ox for her, that he can't join army with this black ox tattoo. So a black ox means misfortune या दुर्भाग्य. Now let's move to the next one. The next idiom is your as the crow flies. As the crow flies means straight line या सीधी रेखा. In other words, you can also say measurement in a straight line. Now look at this picture. This is what I am trying to say. As the crow flies, measurement in straight line. Now I don't have any trick for this idiom. You will have to mug up this idiom. Now let's move to the next one. The next idiom which you can see on your screen, that is donkey's ear. Donkey's ear means after a long time. In Hindi you can say बहुत समय बाद. As we all know that these donkeys are very lazy animal in the world, so these donkeys day is equal to our these donkeys one day is equal to our 3 to 4 days. So just I made this trick for you. And so donkeys ear means after a long time, बहुत समय के बाद, क्योंकि जो डोंकी का एयर होता है ना बहुत लेजी होते हैं वो, और इनका एक दिन हमारे 3 दिन के बराबर होगा. कहाँ से इन हमारा 3 दिन इनके एक दिन के बराबर होगा, सॉरी. तो इनका एयर कुछ देर के बाद आएगा हमसे, हमारे एयर के कुछ देर बाद आएगा इनका एयर. सो डोंकीज एयर मीन्स आफ्टर अ लॉन्ग टाइम. The next idiom which we are going to discuss, that is lion's share. Lion's share, it means a large part, एक बड़ा हिस्सा किसी चीज के लिए. Now look at this picture. This is a large part for this lion, so it's a lion's share. We know lion is the king of the forest, so his share obviously will be very large than others. So lion's share means a large part or एक बड़ा हिस्सा for this lion. The next idiom which I am going to discuss, that is sad crocodile tears. It's very common man. Sad crocodile tears हिंदी में नहीं कहते हैं वो हम, अरे मगरमच्छ के आंसू कहाँ बहा रही है अभी. So sad crocodile tears means so false sorrow. In Hindi you can say झूठा दुख व्यक्त करना, that is sad crocodile tears, like this Donald Trump is doing in this picture. Now let's move to the next one. The next idiom is your take under wings. Take under wings, like this, it means to provide protection or shelter. In Hindi you can say किसी को सुरक्षा और आश्रय प्रदान करना, that is take under wings. Now all you have to do, just keep this idiom in your mind with this picture. If you do this thing, you will be able to give this idiom's answer anytime in the future. In future nobody can stop you. So take under wings means to provide protection or shelter. The next idiom is your be in one's bonnet. Be in one's bonnet means to be fussy. To be fussy in Hindi you can say किसी चीज की धुन सवार होना, और अपने शब्दों में कहे, अपनी इंडियन भाषा में कहे तो बात का बतंगड़ बनाने वाला, दैट इज बी इन वंस bonnet. Now look at this picture. This lady is saying I have a bee in my bonnet. It means he is in other words we can say she keeps talking about something again and again because she thinks it is very important. मतलब बात का बतंगड़ बना देती है लेडी. So bee in one's bonnet means to be fussy, बात का बतंगड़ बनाने वाला. Next idiom which you can see on your screen, that is fly in the face of. Fly in the face of means to defy, or you can also say to disobey. मतलब किसकी अवहेलना करना और किसकी आज्ञा ना मानना. Now look at this picture. This is a photo of an actress and she has a fly in his face, and if someone now gives her any command, so she will not follow that command because her all attention is on this fly, how to remove this fly from her face. So fly in the face of means to defy or to disobey someone, मतलब किसकी अवहेलना करना और आज्ञा तक न मानना. Now let's move to the last idiom of this video. The last idiom of this video as well as the last idiom of this series, that is a swan song. A swan song means last performance. In Hindi you can say एक अंतिम कृति, last performance, that is swan song. You will have to mug up this idiom. If you like my content, then you can share it.
कोई भी बड़ा डिसीजन लेने से पहले हमें क्या अपने आप से पूछना है कि क्या ये मेरे लिए अच्छा है या नहीं है, क्या ये मेरे आसपास में जो लोग हैं उनके लिए अच्छा है या नहीं है. फीलिंग अच्छी है करो, फीलिंग बुरी है करो, चाहे दर्द हो रहा है चाहे अच्छा लग रहा है, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, करना है तो करना है भाई. जो लोग सक्सेसफुल नहीं हो पाते किसी भी फील्ड में, वो फीलिंग की तरफ भागते रहते हैं. जब तक फीलिंग अच्छी हो रही है करते रहो, फीलिंग खराब हो रही है छोड़ो, कोई और चीज ढूंढो जहां पे अच्छी फीलिंग हो रही है. जो अनसक्सेसफुल लोग होते हैं ना, वो एक दिन में अपने आप से 10 कमिटमेंट करते हैं और जिंदगी में एक भी पूरा नहीं करते. जो सक्सेसफुल लोग होते हैं वो एक महीने में सिर्फ एक कमिटमेंट करते हैं, लेकिन मरते दम तक उसको पूरा करते हैं. चाहे सक्सेस मिल रहा है चाहे फेलियर है,